Inspired by a famous cocktail, I have created a fantastic dessert that's sweet and tangy and will be an absolute smash hit at your next dinner party. Let's make a Mojito Cheesecake on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we're going to make our cookie base for our cheesecakes. I've got 150 grams of plain sweet cookies. I just use some milk arrowroot biscuits here in Australia, but digestive biscuits in the UK or graham crackers if you're in the US. I used about 12 biscuits, but basically just weigh them out, about 150 grams. And to that I'm adding in 50 grams of butter, which I've just melted. Mix that together. And you should end up with a mixture a bit like wet sand. It should sort of roughly hold its shape if you push it against the side of the container like that. That looks good. We'll just set this aside for the moment. Next, we're making our Mojito Cheesecake Mixture. First, we've got 2 packets, about 500 grams of cream cheese, which is nice and soft and at room temperature, makes it easier to mix everything together. And to that, I'm adding in a 400 gram can of sweetened condensed milk. Mix this together with the electric beaters until nice and smooth. Next we're adding in our mojito flavours. Now first we've got the juice and zest of 1 lime, so we'll put the zest in, and the juice, and some freshly chopped mint. I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons worth. Slowly mix that all together. And lastly, now this is optional, I'm adding in a little bit of alcohol. Now traditionally mojitos are made with different kinds of alcohol. Sometimes it's white rum, sometimes it's vodka. In this case, I'm using a bit of tequila. I'm putting in about 50 mils of tequila into this. Then mix that in. If you'd prefer to do a non-alcoholic version, you can leave the alcohol out and replace it with a couple of tablespoons of pineapple juice. It'll have a slightly different flavour, but it will still be very tasty. To assemble our cheesecakes, all we need to do is to divide our cookie mixture between our serving glasses. Top with the cream cheese mixture. Sprinkle over a little lime zest on each one. Garnish with a mint leaf. And place these into the fridge to chill until ready to serve. That is simply gorgeous. The smell is absolutely amazing. And I am ready to dive into this one. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Rich and creamy and sweet. You've got the tanginess from the lime. Oh, that's real strong. You've got that wonderful flavour from the tequila in there as well. And you've also got the oil that has been released from the freshly chopped mint. And you've got that wonderful mint flavour all through it too. It's an amazing combination of flavours and it is absolutely divine. You have to try this. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. This recipe made 6 cocktail glass sized cheesecakes, but of course, if you wanted to make a full size cheesecake, you could just do this in a 20 centimetre or a 9-inch springform tin and just make a traditional cheesecake the normal size. It'll work just as well. Just make sure it's chilled in the fridge for at least 6 hours until it's completely set. I'm going to have the rest of this now because, oh, it's calling to me. Yum.